Heyo everybody, Haku here with this week's read-through for Beastars. Sorry I'm recording this on Wednesday, but it might be up a day late because I'm running a little bit behind. From Tuesday afternoon onward, I wasn't really feeling very well, and that kind of pushed me a little bit back with stuff because I didn't get to record this on Tuesday like I wanted to, so sorry if it is a day late. Because I'm not feeling well, my voice isn't doing so great. I had trouble recording the way back on Monday afternoon, that's when it was I wasn't feeling well. But back on Monday afternoon, I had a lot of trouble recording the Magical Girl Raising Project read-through because my voice was bothering me. So for this one, I'm going to keep it to 5 chapters. That's still more than my normal read-throughs, which are 4 chapters, but lately I had been trying to stretch to like 7 or more. So it will be 5 this week, and then when I do the next one, I'll try to go back to doing 7 or more. So yeah, we're almost caught up. I think I'm 35 chapters behind, so I'm really excited to get close to catching up because just reading some of the titles going forward, some of the titles sound so cool. And I'm excited once I catch up, I can start doing a new read-through, so I can pick up a new series too, and that's always exciting. I have no idea what I'll want to read. Maybe something short, since Beastars has kind of been a long journey, and the long journey's going to continue for a few more months. But either way, last time we saw Legosi become the meat sage, start using his limbs, his arms and legs, rather than his bite force. So Legosi became an absolute badass, and it was so cool. We also learned more about this new character who's kind of becoming an ally for Lewis. And we had some kind of rifts growing in the relationship between Haru and Legosi as he asked her to marry him in kind of an awkward fashion. So I think that's about it that's worth talking about. Also, I want to bring up that I was thinking and talking to people about during the break between me recording these two things. I'm kind of bummed that we didn't have more Rokume, just because I do personally like the character, so I am a bit biased. But even if I didn't personally like the character, it's weird that they showed up, gave this information to Legosi, and then just noped out of the series, and we haven't seen him since. I kind of feel like we should have seen more Rokume, and I feel like we should see more Rokume. It feels weird that they just showed up, gave this information to Legosi, and then just left. So I really do think there should be more of them. But either way, we have Chapter 70, Civilization's Cradle. So it's interesting that other than Rokume, who was introduced to, and we didn't get to see too much about, I feel like we'll get to see more of Ibuki. But he seemed like he was going to be kind of important because of the story that's going on with Lewis. Then we have new characters coming in that are important too, like Pina being important for Legosi's story, and Cosmo, that was the girl's name, being pretty important for Lewis's story. So we'll see how things go. We'll start reading. Sorry I spent a long time on that intro. Just some things I wanted to discuss. But we're starting with Chapter 70, Civilization's Cradle. Hey, Shiira-chan, come in the picture with us. Let me see your eyes. Was this herbivore and carnivore picture made out of friendliness? Okay, cheese. They all take a picture together. Shiira, so cute. If we saw more from her, she could be best girl, but we barely see her. So, 35 likes. Oh, shit, what just happened? Excuse me? Okay, sorry. Did it skip a page? Hold on, let me check. Hang on. Okay. Sorry. The reader was kind of screwed up. Is everything good on my recording end? Yeah. Okay, just making sure it wasn't my computer and it was just the reader. Female cheetah, 18 years old. Let me see. I'm posting this on Beastbook. Oh, please don't. I didn't put my makeup on. Hey, Peach-chan. It should be fine. You look pretty. And then the alpaca looks back. Oh, did you mind? This should be fine, considering the sensitive time we live in. No, it's fine, she says. Totally fine. You're getting so many followers. Okay, so it's interesting that she might be kind of being used as, I don't know. Let's see what she has to say. Hold on. No, it's not fine. This is actually the worst time ever for pictures like that. At this rate, every carnivore is going to be victimized by the internet. Okay, so them taking pictures with carnivores might be, like, what I was thinking is it might be like a trendy status symbol, and Shiira doesn't want to be used kind of like to get likes, you know? You're a wolf, you ought to get it. That's Juno, Shiira's junior, who decided to eat with her on a whim? Is that? Oh, sit with her on a whim. Okay. I love Juno, though. Well, what can you do? Beastbook is getting really popular. Also, I don't, like... I wonder what the actual, I feel like the translation's probably really accurate, and that's kind of what they're saying. But damn, that's not a very good name when you could have made so many Twitter puns or something that's not, like, dying and full of old people like Facebook. But either way, it's turning into an internet society, in fact. We have Shiira looking all downtrodden. Beastbook is a social networking service in which users snap pictures with their phones and share them. So this should have been an like, from this description, it should have been an Instagram, sort of reference. I don't know, reference. Or parody. Which users snap pictures with their phones and share them all over the world. Or I guess Snapchat, logically, too, but I don't really know what that's like. It's popular among males and females of all ages, although it's mostly used by young females. Users will share what they ate for lunch, where they went, what they bought, and so forth, to show the world how productive their lives are. When users find a photo they like, they'll push the like button. Sally went there once. I'll give it a try. The more likes a post has, the more valuable the poster will see it. And sometimes it'll add to the poster's ego. But what's concerning us is that photos with carnivores and herbivores together are getting ridiculous amounts of likes. Okay. And you don't like being in those pictures, says Juno. I don't see any problem with it. I think it's proof that carnivores and herbivores who want to get along together. But you see, Shiira cuts her off. Being in those pictures is all I'm doing. Those herbivores get away from me once they're done taking the picture. I feel like before we were in better terms because we at least had a little bit of communication. Juno, I see you're on Beastbook a lot. Hehehe, yeah. But I only take pictures with girls I'm actually in good terms with. A lot of canines are like that, you know? Yeah, and felines don't use social outlets much since they're not very social to begin with. I tried it, but I stopped after 3 days. Your follower count probably comes from the herbivores in your pictures. Good grief. Yeah, but there's no helping that. I think herbivores act paranoid, because that's their defense mechanisms at work, which we have no way of understanding. So, it'd do them a lot of good for us carnivores to take pictures with them, and she has this holy aura. So, someone who's 2 years my junior is much more mature than I am. Juno, you're a wonderful female. What should I do to share your mindset? And she's taking another picture with the alpaca girl. Hold on, defensive mechanisms? Then why do they gotta blame us for everything? She thinks. Hee, I'll post this on Beastbook. I hate this. I gotta like. As a cheetah and a female, I hate this kind of relationship. I hate it so much. Peach-chan? Can we go hang out somewhere? Together. Tell me when you're free. Okay, so it seemed like, and we still don't know, this could be subversion. It seemed like at first she might just be saying that she doesn't want this kind of relationship, so she's going to cut it off. But rather instead, it seems like she's going to try to make it into something more. Just then, I remembered. 2 days ago, at 4 p.m., there was news that a goat was killed by his fox roommate on his way home from work. Okay. Huh? Where would you like to go? I invited her on impulse. I wonder if I scared Peach-chan. Maybe she's just being nice. He changed into regular clothes. It's been a while since I last went outside. I think I might visit my parents this month, says Peach. I like this. I feel like every time we've seen the subway, there's always been a sloth on it. I want to go check out some clothes. What about you? I'd like to check out some clothes too. Spring fashion's already here, says Shiira. Ooh, this is kind of uncomfortable. Peach is really adorable. The way she's sitting there, I don't know. Last page she was so cute. Sorry, Peach-chan. We won't be out for long, she thinks. Juno would have no problem dealing with this situation. This is almost too much for me to handle. The ladies' clothes are at the 4th floor, says Peach. And then she notices some people looking. Oh, wait. Is that Alba and somebody else? How many boyfriends have you had? Aren't you really popular? What? Girl talk, she thinks. No, I'm not popular at all. I've only had one boyfriend and we broke up a while ago. Really? But you've got such a nice figure. My figure isn't really unique, you know? All cheetahs have small heads and skinny arms and legs. And in the inside, I'm just a clumsy and irresponsible high school girl. Okay? Also, this body isn't all that great. First off, can't wear clothes with patterns. Why? Because I've already got spots on my body. Oh, I see. So, does that mean you can wear lots of plain clothes? Yep, I do like to dress in style, but it sucks that my options are limited. I didn't know. That said, I think you've got a lot more options since your body's all white. Why don't we see what kind of clothes would look good on you? Huh? Can we? I think it's fun to find the right colors. Let's find you some good clothes. I like this, having a Shiira-centric chapter. I think this pink knitwear would look good on you. Oh, I can't. Polyester conducts electricity. It'd be really bad for my wool. Huh? Oh, your options are limited too. Shiira-chan is seriously thinking about picking the right clothes for me. I was really surprised when she invited me to go out because I thought she was antisocial, thinks Peach. Ha, we both got it rough. I didn't show it, but I was scared when she grabbed me. I'm so sorry. This is actually really good. I love these side chapters where they go through kind of society and it's their way of showing us a little bit of the way society is. But in addition, I like the kind of non-linear storytelling that goes in with this manga, where they just kind of don't go directly through one arc. Like when we found out about the murder and stuff, it hasn't just all been Legosi investigating. He's had his stuff with Haru, he's had his training. There's been just a ton of side stuff, too. I'm glad that I got a good One Piece. I'm definitely wearing this next time I go out. Thank you, Shiira-chan. Not at all. I had fun. Then she looks at her. Peach-chan, can we take a picture? Huh? Oh, you don't mind? No, I want a keepsake for our first time hanging out like this. Oh, okay, mind if I use my phone? No, I'll hold it, since I'm taller. Alright? And then we have them sitting on the bench taking a picture. That's really, really nice. I really like this chapter a lot. It's not like a funny type of side chapter like the Legum chapter, which I heard that everybody loved. I loved that even in the author Q&A thing, they were like, yeah, people seem to really love Legum. I love that. And seem to love the Legum chapter. This isn't quite like that, but this is just a really good feel-good chapter. I never even thought about taking a picture. I was having so much fun that it never crossed my mind. This is such a good picture. I don't think I should even brag about it. I won't post this on Beastbook. I'll just keep it in my phone. Oh, really? Nope. On second thought, I'm gonna post it. Then she bonks her on the head. Ow. They broke through a barrier, and now they're closer than ever. All it took was a little courage. Man, I love this one. Sorry. Felt like I'm trying to hold in a sneeze. Felt like there was a sneeze coming. That was that's like one of... I say this, again, a ton, probably ever read through, but one of my favorite chapters already. That was really, really good. But now it looks like we're getting back to Legosi with Chapter 71, Just an Ordinary Day. Let me get some water before I continue, because my throat really hurts. Eating food is important when you're trying to get stronger. Especially eggs, which are high in protein. Just an ordinary day. This could be great if we have more Legum. The drama club is getting ready for the New Year's performance. Legosi may be training, but that doesn't stop him from going to drama club every now and then. Also, the bear is sketchy. I feel like was he here the whole time? I feel like we didn't see him for the longest time, and then he just showed up when Legosi was doing that thing where he talked to everybody. Was it on the roof where he talked to everybody, or like around some kind of campfire or something? Something like that, where he and Bill got into an argument. I feel like before then we didn't see this guy. It sure is nice to have time to focus on my club, he thinks. Nothing beats being in charge of the lighting. Oh, hold on. Okay, never mind. Thought it skipped a page. Kibi-senpai, are you in charge of costumes? Yep, tell me everything you need. Pina-kun's supposed to be the star actor, even though he's just a first year. Well, I think he should stick out as much as possible with that face. I've got to avoid being too personal. Focus on my work. Dom-senpai? Yes? I think for Pinakun Spotlight, we should use a red filter. Good idea. His body's completely white, so I think it'd be perfect for him to make him stick out more. Okay. And then, holy shit! What the fuck? The costume designer dude just got his arm pulled off by the panther guy. What the fuck? What the hell is happening? And the zebra girl screams, "What? What? Oh." And the guy falls to the ground, clutching at his, again, missing limb. And the guy throws the arm down and starts screaming. And... oh, no, I didn't. Oh, what did I... Herbivore, stay back. And just calm down, Tao. And we have Legosi, Bill, and Alba jumping in front of the herbivores as if to protect them. My arm. And the guy's yelling. You saw that, right? That was an accident. You've got to believe me. And he grabs onto the zebra girl. Stop it. Calm down. They're scared. And Bill pulls him off. He has to protect the fellow stripes. Alright, someone needs to take Kibi to the infirmary. I'll hold Tao. My arm. Kibi, can you breathe? And we have Shiira running over. I've heard this happens in our school once every 5 years. And we have Legosi just watching on. Carnivores were taught to control their strength when they were little, but sometimes they get carried away. It's not uncommon for a carnivore to rip an herbivore's leg or arm off by accident. That's why all hospitals are required to have programs for replantation. The success rate of limb reattachment surgeries are quite high. Kibi doesn't have to worry about losing his arm for good, but... No, don't touch me, and he's freaking out. Okay, so again, it's interesting that in this world it would make sense that they would have pioneered really good limb reattachments. Don't touch me, you carnivore. I don't want to lose another arm. Hey, don't worry, I'll be really careful. Someone needs to bring you to the infirmary. And Alba's trying to pick him up. Trust me, Kibi. You need to trust a carnivore with strength to help you. I can't. I'm scared. I'm so scared. Well, I'll let Legosi carry me. Alright, let's go. And he picks him up. I'm off to the infirmary. Good luck with the rest, guys. Are you comfortable like this? Yeah. I'll hurry there. Sorry if I shake. The arm's needed. Can someone hold that for me? And then they all look at it. Oh, hold on. Alright. Okay, I'll hold it for you. I should cover it too. It's best that no one sees this, says the bear. Thank you. Kiwi. I'm glad our underclassmen were calm, says the one head pelican guy. We're gonna go outside with Tao, says Bill. We need to calm them down before the teachers know about this. Alright. We need to pack up. Club is dismissed, says the director guy. Listen, guys, don't panic. Just stay calm and pray for Kibi's recovery. And do not think about doing anything stupid. And we see the blood on the ground. Will they take me to the hospital? Probably. I think the nurse will call an ambulance, says Legosi. He's shaking, he thinks. I'll visit you when I can, and when you're out of the hospital we can go downtown and get ourselves some ant shakes. That's a promise. Okay. And now we have Tao crying outside. What am I gonna do? I'm a bastard who ripped his friend's arm off. I'm gonna get a life sentence. It's all over for me. No, says Bill. Kibi will get his arm back. Everyone knows it was an accident. And if you do get arrested, I'll testify for you, says Alba. That's not the problem. I was shocked when I ripped his arm off, but what was worse was when they all saw me panicking. I'm sure they all thought I was the one who killed Tem. The murderer hasn't been found yet, so it's only natural that they'd suspect me. Did you do it? Says Bill. Hell no. All this time I've kept a calm and collected act so they wouldn't be afraid or suspicious of me, but there's no way I could have kept my cool when I tore off my own friend's arm. You're right, Tao, says Bill, realizing. When me and Alba saw that an herbivore could be hurt like that, we broke into a cold sweat like we were somehow responsible for what happened. In fact, it's weird that those two were so composed. Talking about Legosi and the bear. There's a lot to deal with, isn't it? Here's a handkerchief. You got blood on your uniform. Thanks. You're right. I think I'd better wash it. So, you're the one who killed Tem, aren't you? Says Legosi, just seeing through him. The truth behind Tem's murder is about to be revealed. Yo, and I love Legosi's just nonchalant eye in the next panel. So good. Told you the bear was sketchy. I've been saying every video I need to go back and reread, but I legitimately do not remember him at the beginning of the series or in the early chapters. But I'll have to go back. I could be wrong. I'll have to go back and reread. Chapter 72, Burning White Flames. You can't fool me, so don't even try. Legosi accuses Riz the Brown Bear as Tem's murderer. What will this tension lead to? Okay. I'm the only one who knows that you, Riz, are the one who killed Tem. I suppose so. That French kiss ended up being your trump card, didn't it? That caught me off guard, he says, smiling. That was the only way I could have found you, and it actually worked, so I'm not sorry that I did it. I conducted a secret search for clues based on the culprit's saliva. 3 days ago. Okay, so we're gonna learn how he figured it out. Alright. I analyzed the saliva of every male carnivore member of the drama club. Really gross. Erased the flavor of his mouth by swishing green tea. Gotta hurry while they're all practicing. So gross. First up is Bill's water bottle. Yeah, this doesn't match. Figured as much. I love his face. Next is Tal's water bottle. Nope. I don't think it's Alba, but I'll check his canteen anyway. Nope, wrong. Him? Nope. And him? Nope. I unconsciously chose to save Riz's locker for last. The culprit was strong enough to swing me around with one arm. Maybe Riz the Brown Bear could do the same. And then we have the destroyed water bottle inside. The message that came with his crumpled up water bottle was filled with defiance and anger. I'm the one who killed Tem. Legosi, if you pry any further, I'll kill you. I didn't think you would confront me like this. I thought for sure you accepted my warning. So that means if Legosi is the one that gets credit for capturing him, he is the next Beastar for the school. So that means he'll be Beastar, Lewis will be leader of the Shishigumi, and they will be both taking their separate paths to the top. But we'll be pretty much entering an entire new stage if that happens, where we'll probably have gang versus gang stuff and school versus school stuff, which would be awesome. But either way, I didn't mean to kill Tem the alpaca, you know. It was all just a big mistake. And you thought I was going to let you get away with it. So you're not? Then, I'll just have to silence you. Permanently. And he starts tearing apart the ceiling. I can't move, thinks Legosi. My nails won't grow. My fur won't stand a chance of winning again. My fur won't stand. My chances of winning are practically... Bring it on, he says. 0. I can't wait anymore. Excuse me, says Pina, just casually walking between them. The guys wanted me to bring Kibi-san's bag to the infirmary. Such a hassle. And they both look completely shocked. Excuse me, Pina. Excuse me, I'm Pina, a first year from the drama club. This is Kibi-senpai's bag. Okay, alright, I'll tell them that. See ya. Well, that's taken care of. Whew, look at that. It's gonna cost a lot to fix up those scratches. Don't worry, I won't tell a soul. Wait, hold on. And Legosi just grabs him. You didn't hear anything. Tell me you didn't hear anything. If I took this out of context, I would have thought you were the bad guy, Legosi-senpai, he thinks. I appreciate the concern, but I can't lie and tell you that I didn't hear anything. And I can't say that Riz-senpai being the culprit is none of my business. That's why I interrupted. That's why I interrupted you two, so I could get a say in all of this. Well, why don't we all discuss this like civilized animals? An herbivore isn't an herbivore if they can't provoke carnivores or tame them. Pina-kun saved me, but why is he trying to get involved in this? His life is in the most danger right now, right? Pina-kun, look at me. Alright, I want a peaceful discussion. So, don't look at me like a predator, Riz-senpai. I'm nervous, he says. I bet you are. Not 2 students know what you did. There's one way you can calm yourself, Brownie. That is not very good. Pina-kun, I must kill you too. That is also terrible. I won't let, says Legosi. I wouldn't do that if I were you. If you kill one more herbivore from the drama club, the police will have no choice but to conduct a hard investigation. It'd be a very simple procedure. They could tie the carnivore members up and end up searching you. Even an elementary schooler could do it. Oh my, you look flustered. I feel sorry for you, so I'll give you a handicap. I won't tell anyone what you did. It's a hassle anyway. You have my word. We're both in bad circumstances. But for now, I'll declare this as a victory for justice. I hope you don't get too bad of sleep tonight. Let's go, Legosi-senpai. Okay. And Riz has this evil look from his normal... He changes from his normal look. I don't usually get this worked up. It's bad for my shoulders. It's bad enough with my horns. Pina-kun, you got involved because you wanted to save me, right? That was so risky. Well, if you fought him, you probably would have died. I'm going to protect you from now on. I'm in your debt. Pina, with his guile and wit, risked his life to save Legosi. And he grabs his hand. All right, but first, could you give me your phone number? All right. So this is going to be a cool new relationship. I like this. I didn't think I would like Pina that much, but this is a cool twist for his character growth. And my... hold on, let me take a jump cut really quick. 30 minutes in, battery's not doing that great, and I've read 70, 71, and 72, so I got 2 more then. Okay. I thought I had only been through 2, but I've been through 3. That makes sense. Alright, so this is cool. We have Chapter 73, A Wolf with Good Lineage. So is this going to be a Legosi backstory then? Okay. Hold on. Let's see, did I mess anything up for some reason? Yeah, burning with white flames. Alright, yeah. Alright. 5 years earlier, Legosi's mother's funeral. His mother was, like, really beautiful, actually. Jack, 12 years old. The first time I met Legosi's mother was at her funeral. Chapter 73, A Wolf with Good Lineage. Alright, I wonder what we're gonna... Wait, what happened? What the heck just happened? Okay. Hold on. Sorry, the reader. Okay, that was screwy. Okay. Legosi never talked about his mother. I didn't know she was this pretty. I can see the resemblance. I just can't believe it. What drove her to kill herself? When she was at school, she was everyone's idol. She'd been acting strange since she got married. She has a 12-year-old son, you know. The adults are crying and gossiping, but I don't have time for that, thinks Jack. They're free to cry, because that's what you do when the reality sets in. I need to be with him. His smell's getting closer. But he's the one who's in the most pain, and he doesn't even have a place to cry. When I finally found him, I was petrified, like a school kid during a blackout. And we see Legosi at 12 years old. Jack. Legosi, what are you doing here? The adults were looking for you. What should I tell them? Do you want to stay here? Jack, Don't worry, I'm with you. I have a secret that I never told anyone before. What? A secret? Now that my mom's dead, I can't keep it to myself anymore. Don't tell anyone about this. Okay? And then of course we don't get to hear what it actually is. But now that Legosi's back at the school more, it'll be interesting to see what his relationship with Jack is like after he left to go train. It's been 5 years since then. After Legosi told me a secret, he never talked about his family again. He should talk to his grandpa more. It doesn't have to be one letter a week like for me and my family. And we see what he's writing. To Mom and Dad. It's been getting cold every day. I love his dog faces. I'm wearing 2 pairs of socks. I'm doing the vaulting box for PE, but it's pretty hard because my legs aren't the best. I just want him to rely on his grandpa a little more. I bet he'd be surprised to see how Legosi is right now. And now we see a pile of money? What's this? Money. Okay, and now we have Legosi with these cool things on his hands. Alright. Oh, I see. That's a lot of money. I'll pretend I didn't see it. And he just turns back around. It's your pay. Take it, says Goheen. And Legosi looks back. What? No, I don't want this illegal money. Legal money comes smaller and not tied in rubber bands. Don't you dare assume that my work is illegal, you little shit. I love Goheen. I never told you this before, but I usually don't charge fees for my patients. The large hospitals from the outside world invest in my clinic. Whenever they have a berserk patient that they can't treat, they leave it to me to treat them instead. There are doctors who share my policy with patients. Isn't that just grand? Dr. Goheen, to continue to support you. Thanks. Some of those doctors are probably just fans. Take the money. You deserve it. We're both protecting the social order. Well, I don't know if I deserve this much money. I don't even know what I'd spend it on. Despite how humble he's being, I can't deny how much easier he's making my job. I know he's training with me and all, but his fighting style is kind of bizarre. He moves like a talented fighter. This shirt's too tight. I'll give it to Jack, he thinks. Talent. Is it perhaps genetic? Say, Legosi, what's your family structure? And then he thinks for a second. Fa, and then he stops. Fa. Did I hit a landmine? Thinks Gohin. Oh, wait, I was just curious. You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. Do you want some bamboo tea? We're done training for the day. When I was 12, my mom passed away and my dad ran away. I was raised by my grandpa. Just us. Alone. But really, I don't have any fond memories with him. Are you sure I can take this? Sure, do whatever you want with it. Thank you very much. Just keep up the good work. Yeah, see you tomorrow. Alright. Phew, think this is good enough, says Legosi to Jack. What, are you finally ready? Let me see. I followed the example you wrote. I think you should talk to him instead. He's not gonna get this. Hey Grandpa, it's me, Legosi. Yeah, I think I'm doing pretty okay. I figure I should call you sometime. Sorry that I haven't called you in a while. I haven't spoken to my grandpa in 5 years. It might be kind of awkward to call him on the phone. Come on, you should talk to him. Oh, so basically 5 years, so he hasn't talked to his grandpa ever since his mom died then. No way, you're acting like a baby. Don't make your family situation worse than it already is. Right now, you have the chance to close your 5-year gap. Besides, if you're going to bring me into this, you got to be serious. I'm calling him right now. Knows his home phone number. What? Hey, here, it's calling. Don't hang up. He's probably forgotten all about me, thinks Legosi. I've lived in this dorm school for 5 years, and we've never talked to each other since. Was there ever any affection between us? Damn it, I'm going back into my shell again. Hello? Oh, hello. Who is this? The person says. Oh, is that you, Legosi? And then he looks sad. Are you doing well? He looks even sadder. Yeah. I couldn't recognize you from your low voice now. When I heard his voice, I felt guilt. I'm sorry. I haven't been talking to you. Why did I always feel prejudice towards my grandfather who always raised me? So, is there something wrong? I'm a horrible grandson. No, there's nothing wrong. So, I've gotten a lot of money from my new part-time job, and I thought I ought to send some of that money over. Maybe I can support you a bit. What, you just wanted to send him some money, says Jack. That's something you would do. Now do you see? There's nothing wrong with a simple phone call. Sending money was just an excuse. I think I wanted to call Grandpa. Maybe all this time. I should try to get along with him because we're different species. Okay. They're different species then. That does sound convincing coming from you. That's what makes you Legosi, and he elbows him. The fact that you're not a pure-blooded wolf is what makes your kindness special. Alright? There will be another time when I can talk to you personally. Okay, and is that going to be his grandfather holding the picture of Legosi? Okay, now we got one more, an aloof knight. Alright. So now we're back to Legosi and Pina. From now on, send me a text every night before you go to sleep so I know that you're okay. It can just be one word. Every night, alright, says Legosi. Yeah. I think I'll forget if I happen to be with a girl. Also, I'll need to know your scent, just in case. I'm going to borrow your pen. Yeah, you can keep it. Know that your life is at risk. Be careful, he says as he's walking away. I love Legosi and how he switches from serious badass to being a complete, awkward goofball. It's so great. I have an internal vault for scents. A canine sense of smell stores information like no other. I have data for everything I've ever smelled in the past 17 years. Chapter 74, An Aloof Knight. And I'm getting more and more data for other animals, other animals I know, so I can protect them. There's always been one scent that stands out among the rest. Lewis Senpai's scent. Was Lewis Senpai's scent really that distinctive, he thinks. All this crazy stuff is messing with my nose. Hey, don't space out when you're in the middle of work, says Gohin. Pull yourself together right now. We're after 2 carnivores who are addicted to gazelle meat. Their species are bearded vulture and leopard. It's those 2, right? They're wobbling slightly, but not because they're drunk. I think you can take care of those 2. I'm going after the patient who ran off earlier, says Gohin. Alright, see you at the clinic. Love how Legosi's become a badass. Quite a few animals here. I need to take care of this quickly, he thinks. And then he jumps down in front of them. Now I'll be using Goin-san's method for capturing patients. First, treat the animal like a patient by looking directly in their eyes. What's with you? And what the hell's up with that weird muzzle? You want to fight? Always make the first move. And he grabs them. If a leopard runs off, catching them would be a hopeless endeavor. Knee them in the shin to stop them from moving for the rest of the night. When fighting 2 animals at once, expand your body's defenses. Birds are not only menacing for their ability to fly, but for their voice range that can rupture eardrums. Strike their throat to keep them silent. Hold on. Just get some sleep, okay? Phew, that was nerve-wracking. And finally, make them inhale Gohin-san's special sleeping gas to take them to the clinic. Good going, Legosi. I was worried that you couldn't capture 2 animals at once, but here you are. Oh, you're such a good motivator. Maybe it's your youth. I'm going to drink me some good booze tonight. Legosi? He turns back around. No, it's not enough, and we have Legosi holding up rocks? Not at all. Okay? I'm not strong enough to beat that brown bear the way I am now. What should I do to make myself way more physically stronger? Hey, don't overexert yourself. You'll mess up your body, Gohin. I understand your impatience, but your body isn't capable of getting stronger with heavy lifting anymore. Don't forget how complicated your fighting capabilities are becoming. You can't eat meat, and you can't bite. So complicated. I can't be patient. The culprit is a brown bear. I've never even fought him, you know. But he's just a bear, right? Knows about the whole situation, pointing at Gohin. Oh, just a bear, says Legosi with a somewhat mocking look on his face. He's a bear, thinks Legosi, looking at him, and then he looks serious. I'm telling you to be patient, and he throws stuff at Legosi. You're 100 years too early to fight me one-on-one, especially when you can't even hide your presence. I wasn't trying to fight you. A bamboo whip. Oh, so that's what he threw. Bamboo's my greatest ally. You need allies, Legosi. Without allies, you'll be crushed by the pressure. Oh, so he might collect allies to help him take down Riz, in which case he might need Bill and Alba, which would be cool. Can't afford to be crushed by some stupid pressure, he thinks. I had an ally once who gave me emotional support, but I don't know where he is right now. I don't know if this is the right case to work with Lewis on or not. He thinks, and he sees some lions down there. Those large breed carnivores are acting suspicious. Or maybe it's some sort of panther. I'll follow them, he says, putting on the muzzle. How much did we get? 2 million. They were a bunch of saps. Just some underground dealings. I don't want to deal with the businesses here. I'll just head back. And then he turns back around and sees Lewis. You don't have to say a word, says Lewis. What the hell? That's the spy who's been following us around, boss? He must have stolen some information regarding the Shishigumi. What do we do with him, boss? Am I dreaming? You need to be more careful with making our contracts. Sorry, don't embarrass the boss. Don't make a scene, fellas. Shishigumi, the boss. Lewis-senpai is the boss of the Shishigumi. Is this a nightmare? Leave everything to me, Lewis-senpai. They parted ways for so long, and now they finally meet again, after changing so much. So there's a spy, and they think Legosi is the spy. But I wonder if that means that there's actually a spy out following them around somewhere. So maybe Legosi helps them with the spy problem, and they help him with the brown bear problem. So actually, it could be a good alliance for them. But either way, I love this, like I've been loving it every single time. My battery's almost dead, so I'm going to hurry up and finish this. Like if you did like the video, comment down there. Tell me what you thought of this. these 5 chapters, what you thought of my thoughts on them and reactions and all that. Subscribe for more. Beastars much more on the channel. Follow on Twitter if you want. I can try to keep you updated and stuff with the channel. And if you're willing to our Discord server to talk to me about Beastars or anything else, it's free and open for anyone. Just ask and I'll give you a link. That's it. Thank you once again for watching, and I'll see you all next time.